Hi everyone, my name is Bethany and I, along with my husband Sean, run Trash Pandas Thrift. We are a six-figure reselling business, and here on this channel we share with you all of our tips, tricks, and experiences, also that you can start and grow your very own reselling business too. Today I have a very exciting haul for you. I have a haul from the Goodwill outlet in Nashville, Tennessee. We visited two Goodwill outlets out in Nashville and I had a blast at both. We found some absolutely awesome things I'm going to share with you today. So before I start off, if you have never seen our content before, our reselling business is a little bit different. We sell in a wide range of categories. So many so that I probably even haven't shown you some of the categories that we sell in and make money off of every month. That is exactly why this thrift haul is going to be different, Trash Pandas Thrift style. I'm going to show you great Bolo brands, be on the lookout. Bolo styles. I'm going to show you vintage, Y2K, kids clothes, style-based pieces, and of course I'm going to share with you keywords that you can then use in your very own listings to be able to sell your items for more money and sell them faster, because keywords is something I like even more. Okay, I wouldn't go that far, but just as much as digging at the Goodwill outlet. All right, let's dive right in. The first one is a good one. This is an absolutely lovely boho top from a brand called The Great. So we got a comment last time asking me to show you the tags a little bit more close up, so I'm going to try to be much better about that. This one is a embroidered rainbow 100% cotton poplin top. The Great is a Great Boho brand. They are known for their boho pieces, really lovely, feminine, whimsical style stuff. I was shocked that, number one, I found this. The very first bins we went to in Nashville, our first time at the bins, is when I found this. And I found it the very beginning of the day. No bins at the Goodwill outlet were new. So everything was from the previous day. This was sitting in a picked over old bin from the previous day. And that is why I always say it is so worth it to dig in old bins at the Goodwill outlet, because you never know what great pieces you're going to find. I love finding this brand because the style just hits home for me every time. It's a great brand with really trendy styles as well. Some great keywords would be boho, embroidered, maybe even cottagecore. I could definitely see cottagecore for this one too. Really stunning on trend piece. Ooh, speaking of cottagecore. Okay, next one. Now, this lovely piece is an example of what I call a style-based pickup. What that means is I bought this purely based on style alone. She is a gorgeous crochet maxi dress with ruffles. Oh, she's just absolutely gorgeous. I love her so much. Anything crochet, I take a second look at. And that's how I found this beauty. The brand is nothing special, and I did not pick this up for the brand. I want to make that so clear. It is Jessica Simpson. So that didn't matter one bit to me, because I could easily see this dress being sold at Free People, at Anthropology. Insert any boho luxury brand, and I bet you they have something like this. And that is a huge tactic that I use when I'm style-based sourcing. Really great style-based piece. This was one of my favorite style-based pieces that we got, so I wanted to show it to you in the beginning of the haul. Okay, next up. This is a vintage item. It is from Young Smoothie. There is a tag. So this is from Backlist by Young Smoothie. This is a vintage corset. This is one of my favorite categories of items that are vintage to source. I love these. Number one, they're not made like this anymore. They are vintage, and that alone adds value. And number two, this is a really great trend that people are loving to buy right now. These pieces are so tiny as well, so at the Goodwill outlet you're paying nothing, and this is definitely something that I could see flipped for at least $25 to $30 online that a lot of people would just look past because it's not a great brand. The same thing with the dress that I just showed you. I forgot to give you a roundabout comp estimate. Now, because our business is different, we do sell on Whatnot. We're also wholesalers to other resellers and brick and mortar retailers. So we do a lot of bulk volume. However, I can definitely estimate what these people would be selling it for in their online stores as well. That dress that has no brand at all, no brand recognition, easily a $30 sale. Same with this one. Style makes a difference, as well as keywords, and there are some keywords that I would definitely use to add value to this. When it comes to corsets, I believe the ones that are fully laced like this one truly do add value, is truly what makes all of the difference. Okay, next up. This is from a brand called Set Active. And I say that because I think this tag is a little bit misleading, and I think that's why someone left it behind at the bins. So as you can see, it kind of just says Set. It doesn't say Active on it. It just says Set. This is a made in USA premium athletic brand known for sets of athletic pieces. I have been seeing them everywhere on social media, and I think that's usually a good indicator of buyer demand online as well. It's where I do a lot of trend research when it comes to style-based sourcing and also brand-based sourcing too, because there are times where brands gain recognition and gain a following on secondhand marketplaces because it's trickling down from popular culture. This is a good example. This is more of an influencer brand. These are some Terry sweatshorts, really nice elastic waist, and they are 100% cotton, which I have to say really influences how I'm sourcing as well. These like materials that you see in activewear brands, I think can indicate quality, especially when you have a piece like this that are sweatshorts. 100% cotton indicates higher quality, and these are definitely thick as well. Okay, next up. Okay, this bad boy. Look at that. She's hanging on by a thread, but this is her little tag. We got to stitch her back on. This is Wallace and Barnes. So Wallace and Barnes is a line from J. Crew, and one of my absolute favorite men's lines to source. That is because they are just made very high quality. A lot of their pieces do have a high demand on secondhand markets like eBay and Poshmark, as well as most of their items also have a cult following. This is a great example of a substantial piece from them. I'm gonna see, I think it's lamb's wool. Ooh, she's nice. It's 57% wool and then a cotton blend. And it is a great example of a type of sweater that we have talked about on this channel that you can kind of market in two ways. So the brand itself does have value. Wallace and Barnes is a brand that I do like to source. However, if I went like that and it had no brand at all and I was just looking at the piece for what it is, it's a plaid, almost houndstooth-esque sweater, oversized, grungy colors, wool blend. It wouldn't matter if it was vintage. I am still taking this home based on style alone. This type of grungy color plus the oversized grungy look, this equals grandpa sweater in my head. Grandpa sweaters are a fall bolo that I source every single year. It is a style that, time and true, it sells. So without a brand, I could still see this being listed for $30 online. Of course, the brand adds value, so I could definitely see this going for much more than that, closer to $40 and $50 for a sweater that, again, I found this in an old bin. These are great pieces that I would definitely recommend at least taking a second look at. When fall and winter comes, if you are having a hard time only buying based off brand and sell-through rate, these type of style bolos are what really rings true regardless of where you're sourcing. This is a great example. Ooh, okay, I love this one. Next up, this is so cute. This is another style-based pickup. This is a gorgeous slip dress. It is a midi slip dress, velvet baby doll, as you can see right there, and it is floral throughout. It is from a brand called Cider. However, I did not get this for the brand. I got this purely for the style. I love, 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 love velvet in the fall and the winter when it comes to dresses. Plus, velvet baby doll slip dresses are a huge style trend alone. Add in the floral and the embroidered lace, and there are so many style aesthetics and keywords that we could use to add value to this piece. Besides the fact that it is gorgeous, it is also very on trend and retro. If this was a brand that was a Y2K brand, if you could see that too, retro is a great word to use when something is not vintage. We don't want to say it is, but it has a retro aesthetic to it. Really beautiful piece. Plus, baby doll is another great keyword I would definitely want to have in the title. Okay. Ooh, next up. Now, I feel like this is the second time I've done this where this has no brand at all, and I am not scared. This is why. I had a lace skirt on our first haul, and I was like, okay, I was a little nervous to put in the haul because I know that sometimes it's a little scary to pick up pieces that have no brand at all. But truly, when you're really leaning on style-based sourcing, that's how I have that confidence built in a piece without even looking at brand, which is why when I show you things like the Wallace Barnes sweater and I cover the brand, or the Jessica Simpson crochet dress and I cover the brand, if you could still see value in it, then you're in the right direction of style-based sourcing. So this is an unbranded crochet sweater. It has that open all throughout, really beautiful off-white crochet with a polo collar. So it is a button down. There are so many style aesthetics and keywords we could use to add value. Some would be beachy, boho, open knit. I could even see cottage core. Cottage core would be really great for this one as well. And if someone were to be listing this online that we would sell it to, I could easily see it being listed for $25, even without the brand. Really stunning piece. Okay. Those are the pieces that I get really excited about because I truly believe that there are so many of us that do not have access to really great brands. And I will say though that maybe you do. And I think that that's why I like to say there are style BOLOs as well. My love for the Goodwill, it stems from a love of being able to curate in every single category and being able to take home things that otherwise, number one, they're heading to a landfill. And number two, I can give them value. Even if an item doesn't necessarily have this value based in it already from a great brand or sell-through rate, when I can give an item value through style-based sourcing, that is what, it makes my heart tick. Okay, this is another example of it. There was a lot of style-based sourcing going on in Nashville, and that's truly where my heart lies. That's a lot of what our business is built upon, especially when we were digging at Austin, Texas. So this is truly a haul that is like, it just reminded me of why I love the bins so much. So shout out to you guys in Nashville. Okay. Next up, this is from Debbie Katz. There's a tag. However, again, this is not a brand-based pickup. This is, again, a style-based pickup. Just look at her. Isn't she beautiful? She is a tassel embroidered, and I believe cotton caftan. That's why I love this piece, because this is someone that the demographic of who would buy this, number one, really beautiful pattern. It almost looks like there's countries all over it. So it's abstract as well is another great keyword. Someone would buy this because they love boho pieces and they would wear this with maybe boots for a beautiful fall outfit, or they could even wear it as a cover up as well. Okay, next up. Ooh, I love this. This is only one of my first few times finding this brand. I don't find this brand very often at all. This is called Heartloom. Really beautiful boho piece. Heartloom is a brand that's also sold on Revolve. This one feels like linen, I believe. Let's see. Ooh, it's cotton. It's super breathable and it's textured cotton. Really nice piece. So it is a stripe with a drop waist, which is another trend. Drop waist as well. Smock drop waist with a ruffle on the bottom. This is almost a baby doll dress as well. Really beautiful open sleeves. Boho is a great style aesthetic that I would use to describe this. Also, it kind of gives pieces like this, for some reason, when I see this type of shape, I immediately go to Love Shack Fancy. I feel like they have a lot of these kind of drop waist ruffle dresses. If you've never heard of Love Shack Fancy, I like to derive a lot of inspiration from high-end brands. So when I look for these baby doll dresses like this, I think Love Shack Fancy. When I'm trying to style-based source a cottagecore dress, I think Doen. So it's easy to categorize in my head, what does this look like? Am I in the right direction? And that's how I knew to pick this up to begin with. And then I saw the brand and I was like, yeah, we're picking that up either way. This would easily be a $30 to $40 plus sale. Okay, next up. Ooh, okay, I want to show these to you together. This is a package deal. Okay, so I'm going to show you two pieces from Free People Movement. The first one is this yellow mesh top, oversized, cropped, kind of a boxy fit. And I also have this Free People Movement ribbed bra. So together, I looked at these. They're both a medium. So I was like, okay, these are definitely going together in my Whatnot show. And because we are also Whatnot sellers, that also gives me an ability to curate in another way and to think of how to market, right? Because keywords and style aesthetics is marketing. It's all a marketing tactic. I can use a different and another marketing tactic when selling on Whatnot, as well as keywords and style aesthetic. And that is putting together outfits. So what I would do is I would use this top and I would bundle it up and I would sell it as an outfit set with this bra. And I would make more profit per item, right, having them together than I would selling them alone. So it kind of made me train my brain to think in a different way that I normally would. I may not see much value in these separately, but together they add value. Next up, these are the one and only. These are Lululemon shorts. I don't care, no matter what. If I find Lululemon at the bins, it's like happy dance time. I'm jumping. Lululemon at the bins just feels good. I will say though, honestly, I see often that Lululemon doesn't sell, or Free People doesn't sell for me, or so-and-so X brand doesn't sell for me. It's oversaturated. And to that, I will say, because it is oversaturated, we can't just rely on the brand alone. And like me, I can't just be brand blind because it's Lululemon. If I see comps going for $20, $25, that's what I'm going to price it at. I'm not going to price it at $40. And I think that is what really makes a difference with these types of pieces. Okay. Ooh, yay, a kid's item. Okay, one thing I wish we got more of, but I just didn't find. We didn't have much time, I will say. This is only from about maybe 2-3 hours sourcing at the Goodwill outlet. This is a kid's item, and usually I would find a lot more, but this is only one of two, I think. This is Matilda Jane. What a cute piece. She is stunning. Okay, when it comes to kids clothing at the Goodwill outlet, I always say it is a no-brainer. You're there already. You're digging things up already. You're increasing your profit per hour by being able to source kids clothing, and like us, you can wholesale or sell directly in bulk, make a connection with a reseller who does sell a lot of kids clothing, or a store like we do, or you could sell it yourself online as well, or take it to like the equivalent of Plato's Closet for kids clothes. This is so cute, and that is why I love being able to source these. Okay, next up. Hello there. Okay, these are Elaine Fisher. They are a pull-on elastic waist pant with a zipper hem, and when it comes to these pieces, like we talked about in our first haul, I really do rely on utility keywords. So instead of just putting in my title, black pants. I want to really sell it. I'm not going to sell it in the same way that a style aesthetic like fairy or cottagecore would, but instead I'm using terms that people really want. They want and they don't even know they're wanting. So even if they're not searching it, if they see, for example, I put in comfy or elastic waist, or if it was adjustable, I would put adjustable. Especially when it comes to Elaine Fisher, I also like using the material. A lot of people like viscose in their work items when they're shopping online, and viscose is a blend I would put in there as well. And that is how I would market these items to sell better than just Elaine Fisher black pants, because I feel like it's harder with these more basic items. Okay. Ooh, hello. This is from Sunry. So Sunry is another athletic brand, and I find personally that athletic brands on Whatnot do really, really well. And when I saw this, I immediately thought, yeah, that is going to perform great, especially because it is a more substantial color. It's got that ombre on the sleeves as well as on the body itself. This is a very soft texture as well, and no matter the platform, I lean into materials. So I'm a big material-based sourcer, and this one is a rayon cotton blend. You could feel how soft it was, so it was definitely an automatic pickup for me. Next up, ooh, this is a good one. Okay, this is from Anthropology. Whenever I see this tag, I really want to go through all the days of the week, but I know it's just Saturday, Sunday, but I still want to do it. She's an Anthropology brand, but tell me it doesn't look just like a Free People thermal. It does. They have really similar styles. This is a really great fall style. It is that waffle knit thermal, plus it has lace. It has that lace up detail on both sides. Thermals like this are a really great fall style. I love sourcing them for fall from Free People, from Anthropology. Easy style, as well as a good brand as well that I like to find this style in. I could definitely see someone selling this for $25 to $30 that we sell to. Really pretty piece. And also, old bin. I don't know why. I often find not even like the best items, the highest retail items, but just very interesting items in old bins. Really great styles, and often brands that people don't know about either in old bins. Okay, next up, this is from Theory. It is a classic blazer. I love, love, love sourcing blazers. I have a blazer heartbreak story to tell you about. Okay, when we were at the Nashville bins, we found a YSL blazer. Now, finding designer at the bins, wild, absolutely wild. So of course you go blind and you're like, I need that, I'm taking it home. So of course it got packed into my suitcase. We brought it back home to the Bay Area. I open it up and there's a big hole in it. And I check things, thoroughly at the Goodwill outlet, but you all have like that one find that you're so excited over, you don't check it thoroughly, and then it's even worse because then you get the heartbreak at home, and now it's like sitting over there. You can't see it, but it's off screen and it's staring at me. But I feel a little bit better because at least I have this one. This one is in excellent condition, and it is from Theory. It is a structured, tailored, one-button blazer, a classic style that I would always pick up, especially in this gray color. So when I look at this, I automatically think there are some style aesthetics that are trendy every so often with like office wear. So yes, we could use office and workwear and tailored and structured as keywords. That's really good. Okay. Next up. Ooh, okay. So there was quite a couple of the brand Polo Ralph Lauren items that were all seeming to be new without tags. They had these buttons on them and they all like looked like newer styles. And I took this one, I said I like that because again, it's 100% cotton. It is a beautiful chambray with a tie belt, still has the belt attached. This type of piece I love for summer especially, but I don't discriminate and I like all seasons all year long. The chambray plus the tie belt, and it's a classic brand and style as well from the brand. It can go into so many different categories as well. It could be workwear, it could be daytime. Preppy is a good one as well, plus those pleats. Really cute piece as well. This is another style-based piece that I loved. I love, love, love flutter sleeves. Flare sleeves. I gravitated towards them like a moth gravitates towards a flame. I can't help it. It is from a brand called RONDE, not Rode, which is a different high-end brand. This screams quiet luxury to me. It just screams it. Like if I were to go on intermix.com and search maybe the row white top, I feel like I would see this. It's got such beautiful feminine understated details that kind of emulate luxury design, and that's exactly why I got it. I think there are so many ways we can market it. I could even see with the flutter sleeves a keyword like fairy working as well. Beautiful sleeves. It's got that ruffle throughout. Those are all really great keywords that I love for these pieces that look basic, but maybe they are not basic at all. Okay, you guys. That was my last item. I do have more to show you, so there will be another part to this haul. Let me know what you think. Tell me what kind of pieces were your favorite. There honestly are some categories we didn't even hit that we sell, but because it was a short period of time for us to shop, I didn't get as much as I usually would in a full day of shopping. So yeah, I'm super excited to be bringing more of these hauls to you guys. I love doing this, I have to say. I love Sean, and I love showing Trash Panda 2 Sean all of my hauls and showing him all of the stuff I dig. And I love to see what he digs too. But you know, it's so much different when you get to share it with people who love it too and just get to be like, ooh and ah with you too. So I don't know, why don't you in the comments below tell me something that you recently found at the Goodwill outlet? Because I love that. I would really love to hear what you found recently too. Okay, thanks so much you guys for watching. If you like this kind of content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in part 2. Okay, bye guys, see you in the next one.